Oh, goodness. Hello. Is this gonna come through the computer or my phone? Nope. Okay. Hi. Sorry that you guys sat there for a minute. I was literally crashing out. I literally was just like crying on the phone with my mom because, yeah. Sharn, where would you like your points to go? What letter? Just for fun, you know? Same thing with you, Dr. Stitches and Bells. You can just tell me E. Okay. We're just having a silly time to see what ends up getting the most votes. We're gonna be doing Animal Crossing on Friday. Oh my gosh, so many streakers again. Thank you all for your streaks. E. Okay. I have 2 more ends to weave in because I finished the edging, so I'm going to do that real quick, and then we're going to get started on making little gumdrop guys for a commission. Oh, so the voting is just for the first, second, and third. That's like a little, like when people claim first, second, and third in chat. Hey, girl. And then... Oh, the other one I worked in as I was crocheting. Never mind, I just had one end. It shouldn't be on. Try refreshing. It automatically gets turned on and off when I go live. It should not be on. I don't see it on, but sometimes it gets stuck looking like it is. Yeah. Especially if you had like your computer pulled up. Saribot is good bot and turns all that stuff on and off. Anyway, sweater is done. It has edging now too. So it's ready for my interview on Thursday. Oh, golly. Alright. Let's get started on these gumdrops. I made 2 more since the last stream that we worked on them, and I'm like halfway into this one. These two got finished. So, on top of just all the things, right? All the things that I'm dealing with. Oh, I need to... Oh, okay. I could do this on my stretch break. I need to message my doctor because I don't know why she sent my prescription over to the regular pharmacy instead of the mail order pharmacy. Doesn't matter. I went to pick it up today. Went to pay for it. And I was like, do you mind if I check this? What am I checking, chat? Why would I need to check a prescription? Let's see how well you know. Brand! Because I can only take one brand of Klonopin. The others don't work. The others don't do anything for me. I can take all of them. and it doesn't matter. So I need a specific brand. My doctor is supposed to put it on the script, right? She has in the past. Haven't had an issue. I'm like, hey, can I look at the medication before I pay for it? And the guy was like, sure. And I was like, well, I need a specific brand, a specific manufacturer. So I need to make sure that it's the right one. Open it up. Not the right one. So I spent the time to go to drive to the pharmacy. I got one of my 2 prescriptions, and now I have to go back. Luckily, when I spoke with the pharmacist and I explained everything, she was like, yeah, it wasn't in like the script from your doctor, so I have to now contact my doctor on top of everything else going on in my day and be like, hey, you need to make sure that this is done right, because now I have to drive back there in a day or 2 to pick up the... I'm like... But thankfully I looked before I paid, because the main issue is that if it's a controlled substance, Klonopin, is... Then they would have been like, oh, well, you just picked it up, so you... Like, I would have had to fight with insurance then. To be like, well, you just picked it up, why do you need more? And then I'd have to be like... So, yay on me for looking. Boo on them for doing it wrong, but... So fun. But at least they didn't fight me and be like... No, the reason that I couldn't pick it up today is because they did not have that brand in the store. Which I get, not every pharmacy carries every manufacturer. Like, I understand that. So they're like, we can get it here, it's just going to take like a day or 2. So I'm like, that's fine. And then I just spent the last hour cleaning cat litter boxes, making a further mess in my bathroom that has to get cleaned, crashing out because I don't want to keep doing this. And I don't have a choice. I got 4 to 5 more months of this bull. So, you know. My bathroom's now a mess. I have to clean it. My kitchen's a mess. I have to clean it. My dining room table needs, like, it's just, all of a sudden I became hyper aware of all of the things that I have to do. And spoiler alert, I don't want to do any of them. And I don't have a choice. Don't have a choice. It's just hard to have to do everything. Because, like, I was on the phone with my mom, like, talking about this, and she's like, well, you'd have to do this stuff even if James was there. I'm like, no. You don't understand. If I was doing the cat stuff, he would be cleaning the bathrooms and the kitchen. If I was doing the kitchen, he would, like, you split things up. It's not... Like, I went to the animal shelter today. Smelled terrible in there. Like, they must have been, like, in the middle of cleaning. Because I had all those cans of prescription cat food that Artemis can't have anymore. And so I called them, and they were like, oh, we'd happily take it. So I went to the animal shelter. I went to get the pharmacy. I went and I did a food shop because I had no bread in the house, and Patch needed marshmallow. Like, it's not only the actual physical task of doing everything, it's the mental load, too. Of, like, having to know and do everything. And, like, I know that, you know, it's not easy for James to be away. But meanwhile, he's like, look, I'm at this museum, and we went to this brewery, and we're having all this fun. And I'm like, I'm glad he's having fun amongst all the studying, but it's like, Mm. Oh, that's so nice, Belzy. I would love that. Do whatever it takes to take my meds. I just want to take my meds. It's so much to carry, yeah. How am I doing everything on top of chronic illness is rough. That's the worst part about it, is that, like, I'm trying to push myself and, like, work out and do things to be healthy, but I'm also not trying to push myself so much that, like, the chronic... Oh my god, Patch, I swear to God. Go lie down. You got extra medicine today, sir. I gave him extra of his... What the hell is the sleepy stuff? Melatonin. Oh, God. Sorry. I don't know why it's just so bad today. Oops. So I've just been, like, grabbing... I put all the yarn in one bag.
Appropriate pattern is appropriate.
Oh! Not it blocking half of the pattern because it's called What a Bunch of Pricks. Anyway, who did the giveaway? Calliope, thank you for gifting a pattern to the community. Y'all type !enter to win a copy of this PDF. And you can also stitch a bunch of pricks. So, if you would like to cross stitch, keep in mind this is a pattern, this is not the item. Thank you so much, you're so sweet. Oh, thanks, Sita. I know, James, it's just not even gonna be over when you're done with all your school. Then you have to do all these, you have like a year of missions that you'll just be going off and do. Like, it's just a lot. This guy's like a really big guy. I made it a little bit bigger. So So the gumdrops that have been picked, right? Like some are small, some are a little taller, some are bigger. Like this guy is just like wider. See? So I'm doing the same thing with this one. I'm just making it a little wider. And I feel like it would be fun to have teeny tiny arms on it. Like this guy's got big curly Q arms. But I just think it would be funny to have like teeny tiny ones on like a big guy. Yeah. Little noodle arms. Dr. Stitches and Bells, congratulations. You won. Go ahead and click that link there that the bot just posted and fill out your info. You are lucky. I hope that you enjoy the pattern. Definitely feel free to share any pictures when you're making it. Who is texting me? Oh, it's just... Oh, hold on. Let's see. So, yeah, cleaning the cat litter boxes. This is fantastic. It's great. It's great. It's not taxing on me at all. Clearly. Luckily, I don't have to do a full, like, change out and deep clean of them every week. Because... And, like, as much as I kind of hate doing it before stream, at least then it's done. And I don't have to do it after stream. Alright. This guy's gonna get some anime eyes, so we'll do that now. Oh, there's just googly eyes in here. I did not put them back. I think that these are all dealer's choice anime eyes. Because I have some that are skinny and some that are not. I do need backs though. Tried the new cat bed, stayed in it long enough to plug in the heaty bit. Oh! Once they learn about a heated bed, there's no going back. That's what Artemis says, at least. Actually, all of mine. Maple and Artemis in particular. Those feel really big. Let's go a little smaller. Is the music working? Yeah, it's just quiet. Okay. Those also feel really big. Okay, these are better. There we go. Eee. Will these fit? Yes, no, maybe. No. I bought, like, these extra safety eye backs instead of just using, like, the little plastic ones. But not all of them work. So I think I might have showed this yesterday, but Maple was helping me make the purple gumdrop. I had finished and I was just trying to like weave in the end. Being the best helper. It is Maple. He bit my hand that time. I was like, sir. But yeah, I was just trying to work, and he was like, what if instead? I also can't use the lovely purple pillow that James got me for crafting when he's there because he wants to sit on me like that. So, that's why you can see the purple pillow. It's lovely when I get to use it. But I don't always get to use it because... Hi! He's the baby, yeah. Yeah, he's a living fighting with your yarn purple pillow. Stinker. Hi. Oh yeah, of course. Yes, when you join the Discord, make sure that you read the welcome wagon and react at the bottom of the post to let me know that you have, and then a mod will be by to give you a role. We manually add people into the Discord because I've been in too many Discords where really gross bots end up getting in. And I don't want that. Right? We're not about that. You can come up if you want. Or you can go under your blankie if you want to. There you go. No problem. Thank you for your understanding too. I've had people before be like, "Why can't I access?" And I'm like, "Well, we just the last thing I need, some of these bots that get in there are really like, ugh. So, no thanks. I'd like to know who everyone is when they come in." I imagine a mod coming by and handing you a dinner roll. There you go. Silly just delivered the dinner rolls. Thank you, Silly. Oh my gosh, so when I got to the shelter here is nice. They have like administrative offices, they have the animal shelter, and then they have a veterinary like attachment all in like one location. And so if you adopt from them, you can use their vet service. If you are fostering with them, you have to use the vet service. It's where we brought Gandalf to be neutered, like they do TNR clinics and stuff like that. Like I think Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Like just walk in with like a cat that you trapped. And I walked into like the adoption center part with the food because that's where the donations go. And someone was walking in with a dog, and I'm like, I swear to God, if you are leaving this dog here, we're gonna have a problem. But they were just dropping off like paperwork for said dog. I guess like because they I guess recently adopted, or I don't even know what it was, or maybe they're looking to adopt. I have no idea. But they left with that dog too, because I was about to like be like, you take that dog back with you. And then there was a couple there, and I thought that this was really sweet. This always is like such a mixed thing for me. I think it's like a really sweet idea, but it also like breaks my heart too. Evidently our shelter offers like those like doggy dates, if you will, where like you can go and like basically like borrow a dog for the day. And they wear like a little adopt me vest, and you have like a backpack that has like a whole thing written on it where it was like, you know, yes, I'm available for adoption, like this and the like ask me like how you can adopt like this dog kind of thing. And there was a couple there, probably a little bit younger than James and I, who were taking out this dog for the day. And the dog was like so excited, and I'm like I love the idea, and I do know like the science behind it. It's good for the dogs. It actually, because my brain is like, the dogs must get so sad when they go back to the shelter. Because they must be like, why am I back here? But evidently they don't really feel that way, at least as far as like science tells us. Because I guess, oh, is that my keyboard? Oh, hello. Evidently, I pulled my keyboard. Like evidently it does them good to get out of the shelter for a while and like run around and do dog stuff, but I would struggle to bring them back after like a day out. doing fun stuff. I've seen like other shelters who do like running things with like the dogs, where you can like borrow a dog who really likes to run and go for like a jog or something. Again, same thing. It helps them to be out. All of this to say, volunteer if you can at your local shelter. Go take pictures. Go snuggle some baby puppies or kittens. Bring you know what one of the most used item is in an animal shelter? Old towels. If you're buying a new set of towels and you've got old ones, don't throw them away. Bring them to your local animal shelter. They will love them. Cat, like, I just brought over a thing of cat food that Artemis can't eat. It's prescription cat food. I'm not going to give it to my other ones. And I asked if they could use it because I knew it was prescription, and I'm like, I don't know. And they were like, oh, that would be wonderful. Because, again, I'm sure that they have cats who are on that prescription diet. But yeah, go check out your local shelter to volunteer and help out. They need it. They need it. Also aren't ready to be adopted yet, and they need safe places with less pressure and expectations to decompress. Absolutely. Yeah, fostering is great. If you can foster a pet. Like, I know of some people who have, like, lost a pet, right? And a lot of times we need time to heal before we're ready to, like, welcome another pet into our lives. Sometimes people bounce right back and go right to, like, the next pet. But fostering is such a great way to both help out a shelter and see if, like, you know, an animal, like, it's just, I don't know. I would love to foster. I would love to foster with a shelter, unlike when we fostered Gandalf, and he was great, and I loved it. But I had to be the whole, like, shelter staff, and I had to find him a home because there was no one, like, it was just me. He wasn't from a shelter. He was from my backyard. So I had to do everything, and that was too much with the fostering, but, like, yeah. Yeah. It might be like that too, Belzy, where it feels less like it. Mm-hmm. You think you'd foster fail? Nothing wrong with that. I'd foster fail every time. See, you know what helps you foster succeed? The first time that you get that picture from the new parents of the pet curled up, happily sleeping in a spot as if they've always lived there. All of a sudden, like, not it was so worth it. At the time, it was one of the hardest things I ever did. And now I get to, like, get little pictures and little updates here and there, and which is just like a home setup, so spending time with a dog in a room so they can get used to the environment. Yeah, there are, like, programs where kids will go and, like, read to shelter dogs, and it's really great for the kids because they get to practice reading, number one, but number two, dogs get to socialize with children then. And it's the same idea. It's a really great, it's a win-win for everyone. Also, morning, Emily. Hi, Rainbow. It was a lot of work. It was so stressful. Getting a kitty when my boy was really old, so it's easier for me to transition after he passed. Yeah, and for different people, I get that. I definitely am the kind of person that, like, I would need time to grieve, and the one time that it's different in my mind with that is if you have animals, like, left behind who were bonded to the pet that passed, and if those animals are struggling without their friend, That would be like the only time that I would ever like rush into getting another pet. For me, personally, not casting judgment on those who do things differently. But like, you know, for instance, when Coco passed away, Patch was upset. He struggled. But I also knew that he would not want another pet. He would not want a friend. Like, he was monogamous, you know? one buddy for life kind of thing. Having new cat, yeah, absolutely. And it's not to say that getting a new pet or another pet is going to stop the grieving process. Absolutely not. Grief is multifaceted and is different for everyone. I'm hanging in there. It's been a day. But I am doing my best. How are you? Are going to live forever and I won't hear otherwise? Yeah. Understood. Same. Same. I definitely needed time after Georgia passed away. I wasn't quite ready when my husband convinced me to look on her birthday. Oh, then we came home with Goose and Jay. I may not have been ready, but they needed me and I needed them. Yeah. And again, I've had friends in the past who they were like, I'm not ready at all, but their pet, who was, you know, young or, you know, not also a senior animal, was like, they wanted a new friend. And I've known people who have been like, well, I wasn't ready, but Buster was, so here we are, kind of thing. And I get that too, because, like, for instance, Smudge, our guinea pig, he and Pipsqueak were, I wouldn't necessarily say like bonded in like the, you know, true sense, but they were cage mates. They loved each other. They didn't fight. Like they got along. I wouldn't necessarily say that he was like lost without Pip. I also think that it helped that Pip was here with him at the end, if that makes any sense. So like he was able to understand too, like what happened. But he was only a year younger than Pip, and I was like, I am not about to introduce a baby guinea pig in with this curmudgeon of a senior. Like, that's just not fair to him. Like, you know, I spent extra time with him instead. I left my stuffing in the other room. Like, basically, I just tried to compensate by being, like, a buddy and, you know, interact with him more. Because it wouldn't have been fair in this instance to, like, be like, okay, here's someone else. Because he would have been like, do you see the energy? I don't have this kind of energy. I'm an old man, you know? Like, let me get this stuffing. One sec. Then you also have pets like Cooper, who we met while we were volunteering at the shelter that we used to volunteer with back in Jersey. And he was the last puppy of his litter, and my brother, like, fell head over heels for him. And we had an older dog. His name is Coda. He was a very good boy. And Coda he had a lot of health issues. He was a dog from a hoarder situation. And so he had, like, all kinds of just skin ailments that, like, bothered him for his whole life. Like, he just, and it was funny because when he was getting older, he kind of, was slowing down. And he ended up getting, like, almost, there was something going on with his eye. And the vets had, like, done what they could, and they were like, I think it's just his age, this and the other thing. And we brought Cooper home to try them out together. And they got along so well. And it was so sweet. But the most surprising thing was Cooper started grooming Coda's eye that was, like, all gunked up and messed up. And he fixed it. Like, the eye got better. And the two of them, like, here was this real old man and this, like, hyper little puppy. And they were besties. Like, I have such cute pictures of the two of them just, like, snuggling together and just, like, happy as could be. Like, they just loved each other. It was so cool. Because when the eye thing started, we were worried that it was going to affect Cooper, too. Hang on. I knew exactly where these pictures were. So there's Koopy. And there's Coda. Coda is spelled Koda, closed captions, after Brother Bear. Yeah, look at them. Like, they loved each other. Sweet babies. Squarehead, my squarehead. Like, Cooper loved Coda, and Coda tolerated Cooper. Hold on. Hi, GoFundMe. It's good to see you again. Yeah, we were just talking about pets and about, like, odd pairs and stuff like that. And this picture was from 2010. Oh, God. Coda was just like, I guess, man. I don't know why he's here. And Cooper was just like, this is my brother. Those bellies are asking for a rub. Yeah. But they got along really well, even though, like, Coda was an old grumpy man, and then shark mode, yeah. Yeah. So, not every instance. Like, like, that's what I keep saying. Every instance of pet ownership, pet loss, pet adoption, all of it. It all is very nuanced. Every animal is different. Every situation is different. But yeah, I definitely recommend. The other thing too, one of the things that I did growing up, well, not growing, I mean, I was a young adult, back when I used to like volunteer at my church, we had put together it was almost like a food pantry but for pets, and it was brought to the local shelter. And so people could just like donate, just like how people would donate food to people in need. Why not put up a collection area for people to donate to pets in need? And people would just bring in whatever, dog food, cat food, litter, small animal stuff. We would fill up the truck sometimes, and it was such a cool thing. So got a puppy for your almost 4-year-old dog, and they're bonded now, inseparable 4 years later. Oh, that's so sweet. Did they like each other at first, or was the original dog like, why did you do this to me? Because our cat Artemis, who is our GoFundMe topic, I guess, or reason for our GoFundMe, she and Pippin, she was like, why did you bring this cat inside? She's like, why did you bring in another cat off the street? What have you done with me? Like, why? Why are you forcing this on me? And now, hang on. Let's find a recent picture. Now they sleep together or near each other. Pippin likes to make sure that Artie's eating her food. Where's the one of them snuggling on the couch? It was really sweet. I have too many pictures on my phone. That's the problem. It's a problem and it's not, you know? Original dog is a human dog, would rather be around people. She made one correction to the puppy around food. Respect was established and they play tug of war every morning. They respect each other's boundaries and love cuddling and sharing beds. Yeah. Yep. See, that's the... Pets are like that, where some of them get that one correction and that's all that they need. And then you have other animals who just don't understand. Oh my god, this isn't what I was looking for, but please enjoy her taking her medicine. What a gremlin! I love her so much. Yeah, making sure that if there's anything left that no food will be left with Pippin around. No. She says, don't worry. By the way, Artie is currently in Blanket Fort Town. So. We also just increased her meds again to see if that helps with her appetite. It's always something. Always something. Always watching. I had to let it happen at least once, yes. Only make it worse for them. See allowed for appropriate corrections, yes. That is my issue with my boy cat. So my male cat, Maple, I love him. He's my first cat. He was feral. I literally tamed him the last time that my husband was on orders. And now he's on orders again. And my house is full of cats. Anyway. Thanks, Mapes. Maple has FIV, which is like a transmissible thing to the other cats if he should bite them deeply enough. And so I can't allow it to go too far. And Maple, bless his heart, doesn't understand boundaries and social cues. He doesn't understand cats. He tries to meow to them like he does to me, but cats don't meow to each other, so my girls just look at him like, what are you doing? And then he, like, decides, okay, well, now I'm just gonna smack you. And then they get mad. And it just becomes, oh, here are my girls together. Look at Artie. Artie's so little. She's so little. There's army wives and army pets. Literally, I have Air Force animals. I have an Air Force zoo. I wonder, is it in my favorites? Probably not. But this picture's in my favorites. Yeah, she has definitely lost more teeth since that photo. Like a Flightline kitty. Yeah, but not. Neurodivergent cat can't read social cues. Correct. Oh, here, hold on.
Good job sniffing, Bubba's.
See, Pippin's like, I'm no threat, and Maple's like...
That's a good girl, Pippin. Getting her scent.
And I'm like, again, trying to let them...
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Let them do their thing, and, like, not... But at the same time... He, like, locks in sometimes. And he's like, I'm gonna... Hold on. Here we go.
Be nice. Be nice. She is. I hope so. She is very non-threatening, okay?
And he's like, I don't understand.
It's okay. You're okay.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't understand. That's Pippin purring, too.
You're so good. You're okay, Maple. Are you being...
Like, he tries his best. He's just really, he doesn't understand. And, you know, I can't fault him. I wonder, when I wish that I could talk to them. Because I would love to know, like, was he an only cat? Like, was he an only kitten? Was he separated from his mom too young? Like, what, why are you so bad at being a cat? What about your time outside on the streets left you like this? Alright. One gumdrop done. That's a finish. That's a star I get to make. Ads are going to roll here in a second. So we're going to take a quick stretch break. Who hurt you? It's a good opportunity to get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, stand up and take a stretch break. Twitch will play some ads. We'll play some words on stream. I'm gonna go get myself some candy because I've had such a crap day. And you know what? I think I deserve a little candy. So I'm gonna go get some candy on my stretch break. Yeah, that's what I have to say about that. I'd love to hear Pippin's inner monologue. Like, what the hell is he doing? You know? I would stretch and get a drink if Goose is using my leg as a pillow. Fair. If there is an animal currently on you, you are omitted from this stretch break. You may continue to sit or lay down or however you are pinned by your current your current cat, dog, iguana, whatever. I'll allow it. But you have to make sure that you hydrate. And if you can't hydrate as soon as you can. Keep trying to socialize him the same way you have. Yeah. Absolutely. Especially now that, like, Pippin is, like, established, if that makes sense, in the house. Like, she knows that this is her home. She has her own space. Like, she's in, like, she feels safe now, too. So there's definitely, like, a little bit more, I feel like, comfort on her end, too. But no, I really think that he and Pippin could be really good friends. Because I think that they would play well together. Because Artie doesn't really want to play with Pippin. She would snuggle, but Maple would play with her. And I think that they would both love that. Alright, there we go. Little blueberry. Okay, stretch time. Words on stream. Oh, wait. Okay. Now words on stream. Be right back. Alrighty. Thank you all for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. Alright. We have a gold star for this finish of this gumdrop in the jar. Done with this yarn. Let's see what the next one is going to be. This is number 10. Thank you. Welcome back to you guys too. Yeah. I appreciate you all sitting through ads. Oh gosh, I was a crunchy nerd. My work meeting ended a half an hour before I expected. Heck yeah. I love that for you. Always good news. What are you all up to today? Anyone crafting? Are we gaming? Are we working? Bedtime, no worries. Have a good night. Finishing your work day? 30 minutes of meetings tomorrow. Oh, so wait, the meeting wasn't canceled and it was just pushed back. Last night I went ahead and the Animal Crossing card from James got here. So I went ahead and I transferred all the stuff over from my one Switch to the other. And I went to a couple of treasure islands to like pick up some stuff for the new Switch, for the new island. And I put like a bunch of things down in an effort. Like, it's not, I didn't really put anything in like where it's going to go. It's an effort because I have to get that 3-star island rating. And like, you have to put furniture down outside in order to do so. So I was just like putting things down. I'm packing for moving to a new apartment this weekend. Oh. I hope that the move went smooth for you. Tomorrow's not during stream. Oh, fair. Did some cross stitch. Oh, I also saw Georgina was cross stitching too. Lil Pusheen. I love Pusheen. Cutie. Just playing Tiny Bookshop. Oh, I finally realized what I needed to do on this one task that you've been stuck on. That's awesome. I really want to get Town to City and play that with you guys. But I'm trying to be good about spending money. I love the little cross-stitch kits. Yeah. Oh, cute. Amazon, why are you being... I don't know if you can put video games on Throne. It's on Steam. I don't... I need more money on myself this month because Wolf's insurance went up. Ugh. The month he needs to get his vaccines and that went up too. Yep. Oh, the joys of money. Just all the things going up. Pain in the butt. So it's on my Steam wish list. Oh. I mean, I guess what I could do is just put, like... That's what I could do. I could put, like, a dollar amount. So I could just put, like... The game is $25. So I could put, like, a $25 thing on Throne and, like, title it Town to City. And then when that happens, it would just be... Like, the money would then just go... Yeah. I think that's the only way. January's expensive. Strict budget until payday. Only 2 weeks to go. Yep. Yep, I feel ya. Allow crowdfunding. Add to wish list. Cool. It's on my wish list now. So it'll be... It looks like this. It's this little pink one. Town to City game. And then... So Megan can play Town to City on stream. So... Snap, crackle, pop goes everything. That's a good girl eating. Managing better than I expected. That's good. James and I got like a nice budgeting thing on Google Sheets together. And I'm proud of him because he's actually been using it. It's been the bane of my Like, I don't even know. Like, trying to get him to actually use a budget tracker has been absolutely horrendous. But I found one, believe it or not, on Etsy for like, I found like almost, it wasn't necessarily like a tutorial video, but it was like people were showing like how they had, well, the other ones were easy too. I think that this one's just aesthetically pleasing, honestly. I think that's part of it, is that it visually it's very engaging. And it's good because right now he's making a little bit more on, like, while he's technically active duty, but then that's going to change when he comes back. Like, we have to budget. We have to be smart and not just be like, oh, well, we have some extra money right now. Let's just be stupid. It's like, no, we have some extra money. We need to save it because when you come back, you're going to be having to drive to base every day. And that's a 40-minute drive one direction. And you're going to end up spending all of the extra money on gas. But look, this is the Etsy. J&D, hello! Welcome in! How was your stream? And then I found this, and it's literally $1.12. And I was like, wait, this is so much better than me having to do it myself. Like, this is worth, why? I was like, this is worth the time that it would have taken, like, this is worth $1.12 to me. And it breaks everything down. There's like, it's so nice. It's so good. It's so good. If anyone wants, highly recommend. That's the wrong button, Megan. There you go. 10 out of 10 do recommend. Jane D, what were you working on today? Thank you so much for the raid. Let's make you a raid star. Working on a frog. Cute. How are you making it? Is it crochet? Is it knit? Looks like a frog pig right now. That's okay. You're crocheting? Well, very cool. Welcome in. My name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety crafter here on Twitch. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting. We also do diamond dots and miniatures and all sorts of good things. Today I'm working on a commission for some little gumdrop buddies for a community member who is going to be meeting up with a bunch of friends, and they wanted some specific little gumdrop guys. And you might be like, gumdrop guys? Yeah, they're little palm-sized buddies in different colors. So we're working on this like red black color right now. Thank you for the raid. Here is your star, by the way. You're going into our jar for the year. I hope that you had a good time on your stream. I hope you won't be frogging the frog, yeah. If you need to raid and run or do any kind of post-stream self-care, please make sure that you do. You are, of course, welcome to hang out or lurk or chat. But yeah, thank you for bringing your community over. Yes, enjoy your lurk. If I could stop splitting this yarn, that would be great. That would just be swell. James, are they actually going to give you any kind of money extra for traveling to and from base? For like the year you're gonna have to do that? Like, will you be able to put gas on like your military card for them to pay? Probably not, but that'd be really nice. A girl can dream. He's not listening. Okay. Have a good night, Mia. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of money going to gas. That you're not having to worry about right now. Which again is why all this budgeting stuff is important. Start saving up some of that money now. So that way when we have to put a lot of extra money into the car, we have it. Hi. What's up? Oh, a little scratchy time? Oh no, just kidding. You're eating more. Mm-hmm. So I checked, like I was saying, on the one Animal Crossing island, because what I ended up doing was I reset it back to like the current time, because we had time traveled forward a bunch of days in order to get all the villagers moved in and everything like that. So I went ahead and went back, and then like the campsite's still there, but there wasn't a villager in it. So today, since like 24 hours had passed, I opened it up and it was like, we have a visitor at the campsite, and I immediately turned the game off. I'm like, good, so it's doing what it needs to. We'll see who it is on Thursday. It'll be interesting. Because you have to take the first campsite villager. So, we'll see how that goes. I hope so too. The one I got hippo on my original island. So just about as bad as it could possibly be. I don't think it gets any worse than that, honestly. Mucus hippo. Eugene. You can't stand him? Oh, really? Why is that? Fairly certain you don't have them anymore. Hippo, I had to take him. I refused to talk to him in the campsite for a few days. And then he was the first one I kicked out. I used an amiibo card when I could, and I kicked him out. I'm like, no. About his attitude. Kept running after you. Well, a lot of times when they run after you, it's because they have like a new reaction to teach you or like an item to give you. Oh, you have Ione now? That's exciting. I was busy. No, that's fair. You love her. I can't wait to villager hunt. You want to hunt? The last one was supposed to. Oh, was it? Was it not? Judy and 7 tickets. Oh! Well, that's not a grind at all now, is it? Do we like these ones? You refuse to time travel. It's gonna be 15 days. I want more plot I can put down, but I don't know why I'm so hesitant to do so. I mean, I understand wanting to, like, save it until you're, like, have the urge to hunt, you know? But are you keeping all the villagers that you have now? I don't think so. I think that you'll probably get rid of some of your starters. You have the urge. Part of me thinks almost that that's why you're waiting until, because, like, then once you find find everyone, hello, then you can't do it again. Hello, how's it going? The only long term are Julian, Judy, and Ione. Okay, so you have plenty of time. Hey, James. You need to, next time that, like, we play Played Up together, we need to play some games together and get you, affiliated so that you can have your own emotes. Because when I went to Etsy to pull up the budget thing to show chat, but look at these. You do. There you go. I sent the listing to you, so you'll be able to find it again in the future. Girl, you are eating into my crochet time. Tiger Blossom, hello! How are you? How was your stream? We're here to hook you up with good vibes. I love it. I love it. How was your stream today? What were you working on? You're knitting a scarf for your daughter? Oh, I love that. Oh. Well, welcome in. My name is Megan. This is Artemis. I'm currently working on a crochet commission with my very good helper here. Hi. Thank you. Wow, what would I do without you, girly? Make you a raid star. We have a jar here. And anytime that we get a raid, or anytime someone subscribes, their name gets put on a paper star and it is added to our jar to be collected for the whole year. Then we put it all together in an ornament. Yeah? Thank you so much for the raid and for bringing your community over. There is your star. The camera doesn't. There we go. Thank you so much again for the raid. Ma'am, why are you so sweet? Yes, we have this little jar here. The silver stars are the raids. The blue stars are the subs, and the gold stars are my on-stream finishes. The raids are about to overtake the subs. Evidently, I'm crocheting over here now, huh? That's fine. I don't need to, like, actually, you know, be centered on the camera or my desk. You're the most important part. She's like, I know. But if you need to raid and run, go do any kind of post-stream self-care, please make sure that you do. You're welcome to hang out and lurk or chat. And thank you again for bringing your community over. Oh my goodness. Miss Ma'am. Okay. I gave him extra melatonin today. You were watching chat for me? Thanks. I went and I sprayed the puppy relaxing spray stuff in there. Oh no. Just crochet around the cat. Yeah. Ooh, breakfast for dinner. Yum. I love that. You're gonna sit that way? Okay. I love you. Oh my gosh, chat. So, I needed to get more of these Ricola cough drops. And I saw that, okay, there were two options on Amazon. One was like 25 drops. And the other was like 115. And I was like, oh, that's probably the ones that we got before, was the 115. It was not. We had definitely had the 25 because, y'all, it's so many cough drops. It's so big. And I'm like, oh, shoot. I'll use them up. I'm like, maybe I should just have like one a day. I mean, look at all these natural things in it. I'm sure that that's probably really healthy for you. And yeah. So I was like, I have to show that to chat because they'll get a giggle out of that. It wasn't even that big of a price difference, which is why I was like, well, I don't want to spend like almost the same thing and only get 25. Whoopsie. Oh, God. Hi, Angela. How are you? Hey, Angela, guess what I still haven't seen? I still have not seen Articuno. Had to push a vet appointment today because Luna hid. Oh. They're good about that. They're good about knowing. And being like, I no longer exist in this mortal plane. Yeah. It was supposed to be at 4:15, now it's 6:45. At least you're able to reschedule for like the same day. Artemis is super easy with the vet. There, you know, It could always be worse. There was one time. It was not. I don't remember if it was the first or second time. I think it was the second time we were going to take Maple to the vet for like his second round of vaccines. Yeah, it had to be the second time because I didn't need to get a rabies vaccine because I knew he had that. So it was like the second time that we were going to take him to the vet. And instead, we had to call the vet and cancel because I had to go to urgent care because he bit me. He bit me really good, and I needed to go and get tetanus shots, and I needed to go and get antibiotics. So he didn't go to the vet, but I went to the doctor. So embarrassed. I'm sure they hear it all the time. Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially when it's a new pet. Like, she's new to you guys. You don't know all of her stuff. She doesn't know all of, like, it's a learning curve right now. So definitely they understand. Oh no, yeah. I remember being thankful that at least he had already gotten his rabies, he had gotten his other stuff. I was pretty sure that it was like a follow-up. Because when we brought him in, this is the difference with like a cat that's healthy and a cat with FIV. He had a double ear infection, so both his rods and his cones were infected in his ears, and he had 3 internal parasites. Both of my girls were fine when they came inside. Artie had like, she almost, it was like had to get used to the indoor air. Like, she was really crusty for a while. And like a couple of months after she came in, she had pink eye. But neither of the others had like any problems when they came in, and Maple was just such a crust bucket. And yeah. Yeah, I got to urgent care and they were like, when was the date of your last tetanus shot? And I'm like, I could not tell you. So then I had to get shots, and it was a whole thing. And then they started like taking down information about the pet. Like, they were gonna do, like, they had to file a bite report or something, and I was like panicking that they were gonna come and take him away from me. Like the government or something when they filed this. And I was like, no! Please, no. Yeah. But yeah, they know. They're such butts. They know. I leave out their carriers all the time. And I'll often put treats in it so that they have to like walk in and then they get a treat. Just in an effort to make it not as scary. And then if it's always out, then it's not like suspicious. Why is it out? Yeah, I can't really blame him. I like cornered him, and then I was like trying to force him into the carrier, and he was panicking. And he was still new. He had only been in for like a month and a half at that point, and I don't fault him. He did bite me through bite-proof gloves, though, which did make me question things. It's like, maybe you're not as bite-proof as you said you were. Oh, I'm no longer on the camera, right? Because the cat. I can also zoom it in a little bit more now that I'm not working on the cardigan. I keep doing that. There we go. When I go to zoom it in, I mess up and I accidentally, like, zoom it in but rotate it. Well, I hope that she cooperates for your later appointment. Stinker. Me too. A crochet Kristoff last night. Oh? Taking a bunny pattern I found and giving him one ear. Wait, I'm confused. Krista, I see. I'm originally thinking Frozen, and then you said a bunny and giving him one ear, and I'm like... Wait, why are we turning? But yes, Barry's baby brother, yes. I love him. Why does he have one ear? Will he ever have a second one? Does he only ever have one? Where the heck did my stuffing go? Right here. Honestly, I don't know. Fair enough. You know, the songs in that show have no right to be as catchy as they are. No right. But I'm excited to see what you make. I hope you'll share pictures. They stay in my head for weeks. Yeah. The one where they're going on vacation and Barry gets separated from the Chatterleys. And he ends up with like a band. Now I can't think of the song. But I was like singing that the other day in my head. Even though I hadn't seen it in a while. Buckets and slime. Yes. The Bucket Buddy. And it wasn't even Barry. I also want to know about Mr. Buns. Where's the dad? I'm just giving you all these ideas for future episodes. You can pitch these. Everyone wants to know about him. Yeah, because it's never mentioned. There's no photos. There's no evidence. But there's all these kids. I also think that, like, one of my favorite things... If you don't know, Angela animates for KIF, which is an animated show on television. And if you haven't seen it, it's one of these, like... I don't even know how I would describe it. It's kind of like the comedy of it. Oh, TDR. That episode. Where's your mom? Where's your dad? It is a really good show though. The animation is amazing. I kind of giggled at one point. Totally gonna be honest. I paused at the end of an episode once and I was like, look, there's Angela's name. And I was like, I know her. She's my friend. I did. I was like, well, it's gotta be in the animation credits. This is Kif. Oops. Oh god. This show is what I'm talking about. But one of my favorite, like, themes in the show, if you will, is the fact that Kif and Barry are not siblings. They're not related. But they act like it. They act like it. Their families act like they're their own siblings. Like the one episode where Kif gets the last bath because she's just a member of that family. Like that is how I feel like all of us have that friend growing up. Where like you are just a part of that family. Hold on. Oh, TDR. You and Brendan, yeah. It was me and Amanda for the longest time, and then me and Christina. Like, her mom is in my... Christina's mom is in my phone as Mamacita. Like, you know, it's just... There's no question about it. Like, the fact that my parents were also invited to her wedding, her parents were invited to ours, like, even though we're not related, like, I love that. I love seeing that in a show where, like, these characters are not related, but they are. Like... Oh no, Raccoon, you're out of balls! Quick, get some more! Who's your favorite character to animate on that show? Or do you have, like, a specific... Like, I remember watching... James and I watched, like, the Frozen... like, behind the scenes, and some people, like, were just responsible for, like, one character. Like, some people just did Anna, and some people just do Olaf, and, like, some people do just the animate. Like, I know that different things... Like, different shows have it done different ways. Like, the breakdown. So if you're on the computer, you can scroll down, and under my chat, you can buy more there. If you're on mobile, there's a little, like, icon you can click on, but you can also do this and, like, put in a number. So, like, you could copy that first part if you wanted, and then put in however many you wanted to buy. Oh, you literally said you're on laptop. I will always find you. Will always find me. Always find you. We touch all the characters. Who is my favorite? There you go. Perfect. Also, if you scroll down, right? Hi, here I am. If you scroll down, there's like a thing here, and you can shop. You can click the shop button, and then you can buy more. Let me snooze the ads real quick. So yeah, you're welcome. I think I like all of them, but I like when I get to do the weird or wacky animation. Like, I did a fish farting. And that was the highlight of my career. Rightfully so. Hi, Elf. That's so cool, though. Like, getting to... Like, I feel as though, you know, people come out of art school and you can go a million different directions. And it's got to be so neat to, like, animate for something that people, like, see, you know? Helen is fun. Helen is always crazy. Lead pipe memory wipe. It's something that I never thought I would hear an animated cartoon character say. Lead pipe memory wipe. Wait, Helen, were you just gonna hit these guys in the head? Yeah. You gonna fuck? Oh. That's not a spell! 6-month doctor appointment? No way that she's 6 months old. That's crazy. 17 pounds, 9 ounces. 26 in. Wow, what a big baby. Good job, kiddo. Way to grow, little one. That's wild. Another finish. Heck yeah. All right. I don't ever want to, like, put you on the spot asking you stuff about the show, by the way. You can always just be like, I'm not at work. I don't want to talk about it. Just so you know. Like, just in case you were, you know. Also, by the way, if you ever wash a cat spring and put it through the dryer, remember how I did all that laundry yesterday? This came out. I haven't shown Pippin yet. Luckily, we have tons of them, but I thought it was interesting, if anything. Just to, like, see what the washer dryer combo did. I did. I could probably fix it, but haven't yet. All right, our next color. Just like where? Boop. All right, this is number 6. Okay. Ads are going to roll, so we're going to take a quick stretch. Get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, stand up and take a stretch break. I'll be back in a few minutes, and then we will make one more of these guys today. Well, that's great. 3 done. All right, be right back. Alrighty. Thank you all for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. I put away a few more things in my stuff that has to get put away bin. It's almost empty now. The room is almost, well, all the stuff that was like, I need to find a home for it because I don't have shelves in here anymore, has almost found a home. So, hooray! How? Alrighty. I'm still humming that song, Angela. Also, you and I have to come up at some point with the time to like co-stream together. Make some plans. Figure out if we're going to play a game or do art. I know that your computer has been stupid, but I would still like to do that. At some point. You did? Okay. We'll have to figure out something then. About are you purging things? It's amazing how when like computers just like act up, they like really just are like, no, screw you. I'm not working at all anymore, even though I worked fine last week. Even though last week everything was fine and dandy, this week, Oh my god, I almost just choked on Gatorade. I'm fine. Oh, good. So, fun fact, initially, we were super anti-Kif in this household. Because it was like the big show that was being promoted when the Owl House was being pulled off the air. And we were like, seriously? They're pulling the Owl House for this? And it took me a while until I ended up like catching an episode and I was like, wait, this is funny. Wait, actually, Have a go. My computer had 2 memory sticks, and one day I decided to open up the Apple loading screen, but only go halfway, so I couldn't get into the computer. Take it to the store. All they did was take out one of the sticks, and now it works. Oh, did they put a new one in? It woke up and was like, I don't want 2 sticks, I want 1. Huh. Huh. Fascinating. Really? You know Dana? I feel like she and Alex Hirsch must be so much fun to hang out with. Like, they just seem like the kind of people that I would want to be friends with. She was a year above you. Always super talented, yeah. That show was a masterpiece. An absolute masterpiece. Like, there were so many good shows around that time, and then I feel like now there's so few. Like, you had Owl House, you had Amphibia, Star versus the Forces of Evil a while before that. Obviously, you have Gravity Falls, which I clearly love because it's more than half my alerts. Like, yeah, super, super great shows. That's so cool, though. I haven't watched her new show yet. It's like a lot darker. Because that's the kind of stuff she likes to do. I've heard a lot of good things about it too. I forget what what it's on. I know it's like a streaming platform, but I forget like what. It's someplace silly. Oh, hi James. Just catching up over here. We got to talking about Kif because Angela is crocheting a little Kristoff. And originally I thought she meant Kristoff from Frozen, and then she was like, no, Barry's baby brother. And then we were talking about Kif. And then I was talking about how originally we were like very anti Kif in the house because it appeared to be like the way that everything was being promoted was like they were pulling the Owl House for Kif. And we were like, well, we were hurting. We were hurting about the Owl House. And then it was like a year later and like a Kif episode came on and I couldn't find the remote and I was like, oh my god, wait, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Yeah, I think that it was like broadcasted in the same time slot. So, not necessarily taking its place, but taking its place. Well, I'm glad that you figured out what was going on with your computer. That's super random. But yeah, art stream at some point. We did a girls' craft night. Courtney was on the phone with me. Christoph is supposed to be keychain size, but he's bigger. Doing something wrong. No, your yarn is just bigger. Yep. Will be the size of your hand. That's not too bad. That could still be keychain sized. It's just a bigger keychain. But yeah, the size of the yarn and the hook size make a big difference. He's a Labubu size keychain, exactly, but much cuter. No hate on people who like Labubus. They're just not my... They're not my cup of tea. You've done that? Yeah, I feel like everyone's done that. It's not so bad when you're making like an amigurumi or something like that. It's bad when you're trying to make clothes and you end up making something that's massive. You're like, well, or way too small. Christofufu, yes. Sure. You could get him little Lububu clothes and stuff. Have old cell phone charms I put on your purse. Right now it's Pooh dressed as a lion. Can't go wrong with Winnie the Pooh. Welcome back, Smoothie. $2 in quarters at all times when those machines are around. I don't blame you. Good, we finished 2 so far. We're working on the 3rd. So making good progress. Very productive. Oh. Cotton yarn is the pain in the butt for your hands, though. And I took a break. I did like in between the cotton yarn, I did a regular one. It's just so unforgiving. I like acrylic. Like cotton is nice for amigurumi because it doesn't get fuzzy. But there's no give in it. So I guess it depends on what I'm making. But what do my hands like working with? Acrylic. Cotton's very stiff to work with. Cause like the strands don't expand. Like that there's no give. Like I'm pulling and there's no give, whereas you have acrylic, right? Before I pull, after I pull. Like, look, oops. Hold on, let's keep hands together and like I get that much give from like the strand relaxed to it pulled. Whereas if I do the same thing with cotton, there's nothing. So yeah, that it murders your hands for me. Again, I like how it works up. But you mostly use acrylic in a Zoomer reel. Chicago last night. I didn't realize I already knew most of the songs. Oh, I forgot the soundtrack was on rotation in your dance class. Yeah. Like bamboo, it has more stretch than cotton, but less fuzziness than acrylic. Bamboo is very slippery. Yeah, so it can be a challenge in its own right. But yes, I would agree with that. I would say that is very accurate. Less fuzzy, more give. Oh my god, this day is catching up to me. Like, yeah, I know I cried at the beginning of stream, but like, oof. Yeah, okay then. Rude Pokemon. It's okay. Pokemon hates me. I don't know what kind of arms I want to make for this guy. What arms haven't I done? Fall spring day by you, 60 in the shade. Yeah, it's very warm here today too. I haven't done curly Q arms. But one that has a similar color palette has curly Q arms. So maybe I just do little. Wait, did they? What number are you? 5.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
KB! Hello! How are you? How was your stream? They do have that one. Okay. So we'll just do some regular little chain arms. Thank you so much for that raid. I hope that you had a nice stream. We are just working on some little gumdrop commissions. Hello. I leaned over to get my pen and Artie lifted her head up like, hello mom, what are you doing? Stream was good. Worked on the Mystical Lantern Afghan. Ooh, I haven't heard of this one. By Jane Crow. That's awesome. If you have any pictures or a link to the pattern and you'd like to share it, feel free. I'd love to take a look. But also if you need to raid and run, that's okay too. Welcome in everyone. For new friends, my name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety crafter here on Twitch. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, knitting, diamond dotting, making miniatures, crafting. We also play games though, like later this week. There's a new Animal Crossing update coming out, and so I will be checking that out because I'm very excited about it. But yeah, lots of comfy, cozy, good vibes here. Lots of crafts, chats, cats, and chaos. So KB here is your raid star. They are silver for 2026. Thank you so much. Link to the pattern. I'm using up all my scrappy bits of leftover yarn. Oh, I love scrappy blankets. I love scrap. Oh, oh, okay. Yes. I know this pattern. In case you can't click the link. Oh, so pretty. It'll be so nice in scrap yarn. I'm working on a hexagon blanket made up of like bits from my Aunt Shirley's collection. And it's the same kind of just like very scrappy looking It's so pretty. I love it. The only thing new that I'm using is black yarn to join it. Actually, it's from her stash too, but it's not like a little skein. It's a big skein. Just so I have like one color for joining. I think the update comes out on Thursday. So technically, I think we can play it on Thursday. 10 a.m. Japan time. Angela, are we friends on the Switch? If not, we should be. I have a friend code in my Discord, if we're not already. Yeah. That way we can play games together. Oh, is it 8 p.m. Eastern? Ugh. Well, hello, ma'am. Hey, that's not yours, Pip. No, ma'am. You may have one as a treat for finding it. But that's not your food. Late night stream? Now, Thursday will be like the rest of our prep. And then Friday. Megan night stream with me. Do you guys want me to night stream? Thursday is also my my interview with the Woobles. I did get a new day. It's like, it's that morning, so. Hi, girly. Whatever you have energy for. I would be asleep, so I would not be here. Megan After Dark. Mod. Wait, is it releasing Wednesday night? So like wait. So it'll be 8 p.m. tomorrow then here that it releases. So Thursday when we stream, it'll be new. Yeah, no night stream tomorrow. Sorry, chat. I have to be... I have an interview in the morning. So that's a no. But Angela, if you want to stream tomorrow night, I will definitely hang out. Yeah, this is kind of like a crazy week. James graduates tomorrow, then I interview on Thursday. Just a lot of things. Oh, James, Shannon's mom asked for lots of pictures and video and stuff like that, so you had better take some. Because I know that you guys are going to go out to dinner tonight. So you better take some. You went to your island for the first time the other day in like 4 years. See, I still like play on mine. It might not be like every day, but I do still play. Chat, can I be so for real? I really want to see who's the campsite villager. But I'm trying to be good and wait until Thursday. I didn't want to restart because I have Lily and I really love her. That's fair. Lily's a cutie. I just got a second Switch. I did a little bit of a trade with Smoothie here in chat. So, do it. Should I go grab the Switch real quick? And we could check and see who it is? Or wait until Thursday? Gosh, do I need to stream it tomorrow too? Are we just Animal Crossing the rest of the week, chat? We can do that too. Hi, Hammy. So far we have 2 done. I did... Oh gosh, I stuffed them in this bag. We got this guy done. This little, like, lava colored one. And this solid blue one. We got these 2 done today. And now we're about to finish our 3rd. Alright, chat, as soon as I finish this, I'll grab it. And we can take a look. I did. Oh, but I didn't make a star for the red. Gasp. Right? No, I didn't make them a star. So we can have... And then this is... But I can't fold that one yet either because I haven't actually finished him yet. Okay. We can fold those while the Switch boots up because it takes a little bit. I will always say, though, you know, Angela, if you wanted to restart your island, you can always find Lily again. I'm an enabler. Arms on them are so cute. They're fun to make. These guys are fun because I have, like, a pattern, but I don't stick with one necessarily. Like, sometimes the arms are up higher, sometimes the arms are down lower, sometimes I make the little guy a little bit wider or a little bit taller. Like, there's a base pattern, but I kind of drift from it. What the heck did I do wrong here? Oh, I didn't do a decrease over here. 1, 2, decrease, 1, 2. Time for me to see if you can catch the cat. You got this. If you don't already have Churu, you need to invest in some of that. It's magic. And if you're like, what the heck is Churu? Send me a message and I'll send you pictures. Okay? Not a churro. Although, I mean, I would go to the doctor for a churro. Oh no, the last one, rip. Literally, churro is the only way that I can clip my cat's nails. 2 days. Shiz, we're actually about to load up as soon as I finish this. Because my first campsite villager is here. Which means that we need to find out who it is. I need to know. Like, we're playing Thursday and Friday. But I need to know. Because I've been doing some, like, Treasure Island stuff off stream. Like, just collecting a lot of, like... honestly, a lot of utility poles. And, like, I got, like, all of the like, construction vehicles. So, like, the tractors and the steamroll, like, all of them the other day. It's hard because I can't terraform yet and I can't use my paths yet. So it's hard for me to necessarily say, like, what I need and what I don't, because I feel like once I start to lay stuff out, I'll have a better idea. But, like, I know that I'll need, you know, like, I grabbed 2 soccer goals and I want to make a little soccer field. I grabbed some more of, like, the barrels, because I, like, the things that will be good for clutter. And then, like, a couple of things that I want for, like, stuff for the island. I also got some, like, lawn mowers, and I'm gonna need some wheat fields to make some, like, tall grass to put the lawn mowers near. But yeah, I'm excited. I'd ask if you were excited, but considering that you came in going, ah! I'm gonna say that you are. Maybe I'm wrong, but... I think you might be excited. Just a little. Got it. Really play my Switch. Gets charged, but other than that, it's the charging cradle from party games. That's okay. There's no right or wrong way to play. But if you want to play more, then I encourage you to play more. Oh gosh, I have to put this back down or else there's going to be kibble shot all over my floor here in a minute. Okay. This guy is eating up a lot of stuffing. Where are you putting that? You got a lot of junk in the trunk? My Switch stats now. Oh. What you go through every year. Really? That is a lot of stuffing, I know. That's amazing. I'd have to check on my Switch. I mean, maybe I don't want to. But I am a little curious. I spent so much time in that game in 2020 with friends. We also streamed it a lot. Like, all the tournaments and stuff like that. We'd all get together. Never played with anyone then, so I'm glad I can come back now. Yeah! Probably not. Certain games, like, certain Nintendo games never go on sale. Like Mario games, Pokemon games, Animal Crossing. Oh no, you're good. No worries. 3 done! Heck yeah. Oh, I like this one with his little low arms. I don't know why he's so cute. Okay. I'm going to grab the Switch. I'm going to run an ad. And I'm going to grab the cat who's probably trying to steal her sister's food. So, I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Ads are over in less than a minute. And I'm just coming over here to make sure that game sounds and things like that. It looks like they're here. So we won't do anything until after. But I just wanted to be sure. This takes a second. Perfect timing. Ads are done. Game is loaded. So, here's my question, chat. Are we crafting tomorrow? Or are we Animal Crossing? I don't want to over Animal Cross, you know? But, like, if we all have the itch, I can help scratch it, you know? So... Alright. Today's announcements. We have a visitor staying at the campsite. As soon as I saw that, I was like, quit. I want her sweater too, and I realized that this one is pretty darn close. I need to make a cable knit. I need to make a little cable knit, like, with the... Yeah. All I'm doing all week. Watching, playing, dreaming. Hello? My phone is ringing. Hello, this is Timmy from Nook's Cranny. Oh yeah, I put stuff in the bin last night. Because I think that I get a achievement for doing that. Or like a, what do you call it? A Nook Mile. Nope. Oh, I have a basement now. So I never have to pay Tom Nook another cent, because technically my house is all updated. Okay. I have no tools, because I was running to Treasure Islands last night. I need this guy. Oh yeah, so look, I now have this little, like, welcome. It's under construction here, and I have a park clock. I wanted to, like, put a bunch of stuff out because, like I said, it's required in order to upgrade and, like, get to the next thing. So, like, there's a bunch of stuff that's, like, out. We have, like, a vending machine over here. We have this gas pump, a manhole cover. We have a porta potty and a street light. And you can't see it, but, like, there's the telephone pole things in the background. And we have this telephone booth. And I thought, I'm like, well, deserted island, we're going to need... Oh my god, look at him looking at all the snowflakes. There's going to need to be some kind of power source for this part of the island. So we have a solar panel now. I think that, yeah, there's some barrels hidden back here. Like, just this sort of stuff. Because, like I said, I know that I need to place items in order for us to get to, like, the next level, if you will. So, it's not really, like, put together well. This was from Petrichor. I did put this here, too. And we have a lawnmower. So yeah, there's a few things. Okay. Oh, and this. Alright, we have to take this villager Are they gonna be good or are they gonna be bad? Chat, what's the vibe? Why are they all phlegm colored? Senor Pig. I can promise you, Chops, no one. I cannot change how they look. But I will be kicking him out. He will not be staying. He looks like a nutcracker. A little piggy nutcracker. Look, okay, this is the part that's absolute. So normally, when a villager visits your island, you have the option of asking them to move in. Eventually. But you also have the option of not having them move in. And you can't do that. With the first villager, you have to have them move in. So literally my options are you should live here or move here. Yeah, he's a nutcracker. I'm calling it. He's not speaking Italian. I don't have any, like, this is terrible. Goodbye. I mean, he's not as bad as Hippo, but he's a pretty close second. Why do they give you such cursed... It will not be different, no. Hey, Agnes, there's a boyfriend for you in the tent. He's from my nightmares. Yeah, my home has a basement now. I'd like to take Chops down into... Never mind. Yeah, I'm not paying you that right now. Oh, okay. It'll get paid off so I can expand my home storage. Yeah. Listen, you're making me let this creepy man move in. He wants to live here. You should be the one to pick the location for a new home? Sure, Tom. Why not? That's all I ever do. This is your dirty work. He's terrible. Oh, alright. Well, at least he doesn't have to stay. And that does mean he'll get to live in my graveyard. Oh, shiz. So my first ever campsite villager was Hippo. The mucus hippo. It didn't get much better this time around. It's Chops, the mustached mucus pig. He looks like a nutcracker. We'll set aside plots in advance, put them up for sale. Yes! Can I move people in? Okay, I also... Will this tell me... Oh, I think I need to make bridges. Flowers, trees, DIY furniture, fences, upgraded shops, bridges, inclines, while keeping the island tidy. I think... Okay, I can check with Isabel on that. Hi. Oh, Isabel, you're so sweet. Look at you. Oh, that's interesting, Emily. Yes, indeed I do. Oh, this is so exciting. My first official request. James is missing his girlfriend. Wait. Wait, do I need more villagers? Oh, we need at least 8. So we need bridges and inclines. Okay, but how... So I have to get the 3-star rating first. The cats have the zoomies. I love it. 1 second. So I guess we can build another... I don't necessarily... See, this is the hard thing, is that I don't... I don't necessarily want to keep the layout this way. So I'm gonna build these bridges just to have to tear them down. When you build the can you move it? Or do you have to... You can demolish and rebuild, so you can't move the bridges. So you know what? We're gonna build the cheapest bridge. Because we need to do this in order to build a bridge. Now we do have the option 98,000 bells. Good lord. Okay, we do have the option of adding villagers, like we can hunt for villagers. We're going to need to hunt for villagers before we can terraform. So, maybe this week we will hunt for villagers. After we check out the update. I almost feel like I'm going to end up playing on both my Switches because I don't know that I'll be able to see all the update stuff with this one. I guess we'll just put a bridge here. I don't know. There's a SpongeBob Polly Pocket. Of course there is. There's a SpongeBob everything. Are you gonna take down my tree? Probably. You jerks. Leave my tree alone. No! No. Yeah, sure. Fine, whatever. I did. Collect donations, yep. If you don't make any hefty donations, our goal might never become a reality. AKA, if I don't fund this, the villagers aren't gonna do anything. I gotta get more money, Lloyd. I'll be right back. I need to go to a treasure island and just get money. Get money. And... yeah. Alright. Yeah. Oh my gosh! So exciting! I hope that you have such a good time. Take pictures. Tell her that her mom wants pictures too. Well, actually, her mom said that in the group text that we're in. Hi. We have 0 bells donated. Isn't that lovely? Hi, Pippin. No. I'm sorry, buddy. Great work, buddy. Turkey soup with a grilled cheese sandwich? Nice. Yum. Alright. So, I guess I'll just continue to, like, plop stuff down in random places. And, like, really work on getting the island star level higher, and then we'll villager hunt later this week. We'll have our bingo card, and we'll go off on a villager hunt. So, it will be fun. Yeah, it'll be a good time. Let's see if there's anything exciting in here. And then we will skedaddle because I would like to eat some food. I love this dress. It's one of my favorites in this game. Are those party hats? Oh my god, why have I never seen these? Do I have these in my other game? I use the Animal Crossing guide for my other Switch. I can't use it for multiple. I don't have this in my other game. Well then. Yeah, sure, wear it out. Does anyone want me to open up for anything? Does anyone want to come buy tiny party hats? So tomorrow is James's graduation. It's in the morning, but I'll film and I will, share video with you guys tomorrow. So, and then we will, I don't know if we'll play Animal Crossing tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know. I'll ask in Discord maybe. Anywho, let's roll some credits. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Oh my god, Smoothie, I have been doing all of the adulting today, so I feel you. You got this. I believe in you. And then reward yourself with some Animal Crossing or something, you know? Anywho, Rug Merchant, yeah. I got rugs from her when I saw her the first time. This is technically the second time I'm playing on this day. But if you want, I will open up my island, for like an hour. So if anyone wants to come and get tiny party hats, come on by, okay? I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye!